right, next topic. Sha'Carri Richardson. What y'all know about Sha'Carri Richardson?
Stay off the weed.
Stephen African American Smith.
Nah, I know she cold and very, very fast.
I think that it's clear that marijuana makes everybody faster and just it gives an
You know what
unfair
I usually
advantage.
say? I need to
usually
move
really
fast.
just
Let me
get
smoke
like
some
just
weed.
smoke some weed, just get some shit done, just fucking I'm on top of shit. I get amped up.
I usually smoke weed and clean my whole house.
Yeah, dude. Every time.
Well,
Run several miles.
Yeah.
well, when Michael Phelps was out there frozen grass, he was swimming like a shark, boy. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, but I don't understand what the argument is. Like, so what are you saying? Like that gives you an I don't know what. Like other than just promotes their own kind of prohibition and criminalization, like being able to incarcerate and do whatever.
Do you think that she should be... All right, so for those that do not know, Sha'Carri Richardson, quite possibly the fastest woman in the world, tested positive for weed and was suspended for 30 days. This was going to keep her from competing in more qualifying rounds, but I believe it was going to keep her from the 1,000-meter. But
100 meter.
100 meter?
Mm-hmm.
100 meter. It was going to keep her from the 100 meter. But she was, she had an opportunity to possibly make the relay team. The relay team chose their team and they left her off of the team. And so she will not be competing in the Olympics in Japan this year. What do you guys think? All because she tested positive for weed. She was a shoo-in.
No, that's just like ridiculous, right?
I think she should get to run.
I thought it was about merit. Like why? I don't know.
Who's thinking marijuana is a performance-enhancing drug?
Well, I don't
too?
know
Like,
if that's
what-
even a thing. Really,
just
I
like
think it's
you
just like it's illegal or
gotta
whatever.
be pure to be an athlete.
I
But
guess.
alcohol, like you can drink as a
You can.
athlete.
It's just a bad decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible decision.
Yeah.
Horrible
right.
decision.
Be out there looking like Eeyore.
Fuck. Ah.
Oh
fucking
no!
hot. It's hot.
Oh no!
Shit.
I knew this guy that used to drink before he hooped.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Eventually he's going to pass out and y'all are going to have
But
to
it's not
catch
like
him
it's
before he
like-
hits his head or something.
It's not like it's like meth or like Adder, like you know what I mean. It's not like it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that as long as it isn't something that specifically speeds you up.
So is that how you feel?
What?
That it's no big deal?
It's not a big deal. I think it's only a reflection in the fact that we allow that to destroy somebody.
Okay.
Like and it would just that's fine.
Yeah, I'm with Evan. I feel like if it doesn't enhance like performance, I feel like you should go on ahead. I mean, like as far as like competition wise, you know.
Heard.
I don't feel like.
What you think, Jake?
I think the same thing they said.
See a Greek club.
Man, all right.
Then again, I could kind of see why.
Yeah, contrarian. I think that we all know people who have been on probation, yeah? They couldn't smoke, right?
Yeah.
We all know people who had jobs where, like, they get randoms so they can't smoke, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. But I think that's also like
Wait.
Yeah.
So we all know these people.
Yeah.
And we all know that there are rules to whether or not a person can, like, smoke weed or something. And sometimes it's longer than it is for others, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know these things.
I don't think those are right either.
I don't think that they're right either. But that's not what is the...
Just a contract. They say you work here.
Whether or
something
not
like
you
that.
have an
You can't
opinion
smoke
that is
weed.
contrary to what is. And what is that you can't smoke when you're competing. Now, I'm not saying that, like, it's a smart rule. I think it's a stupid rule.
It's a rule that's broken. A contract.
But you
broken.
broke a rule, and you knew what the rules are. in some arenas, testing positive for certain drugs just results in a fine. In others, it results in you being disqualified. These are rules that you knew.
But what if it was under protest?
Then
In protest.
sometimes when you protest, you get shot, shitted on, fucked up, or arrested, or anything in between.
Do you think she
Sometimes shitty things happen to you when you are fucking doing something that you are not supposed to do. And whether or not I agree with the rule, it's inconsequential because it is a rule. It's not saying you can't smoke weed in your life. They're not hair testing you or whatever the fuck. They fucking piss tested you and blood tested you. And weed stays in your system for something like a month, depending on how fat you are and how much you sweat. And I understand that she was going through a lot. Like, her mom died. She found out from a reporter. Like, all kinds of rowdy shit. And she was in a state where weed is legal. But let's also keep in mind that the Olympics is not just a United States thing. It is a whole world thing. And not everybody in the whole world feels the same way about weed. Particularly Japan. You know where you get arrested for having weed? Japan.
But she wasn't in Japan.
Weed is a bad thing
But she
in
went-
Japan.
But she wasn't in Japan when she smoked.
She wasn't,
But
but the
I
Olympics is in Japan.
I still think that it's going to raise more. It sucks that she couldn't compete and probably won't ever compete at that level. I wonder if she cried. Like, I was sad about
She's
it.
got to wait another, 4 years?
But I think that it's more of a moment of. I don't know. I think that you do that because you normalize it. If there's enough people that do, they're like, we're just going to smoke weed anyway. Like, you can have you can kind of choose to go
To that, I would
other
say,
leagues, like
how
other-
many athletes did not test positive for weed? That means that it's possible to not smoke weed, right? I understand that she was going through shit. I understand that weed should not be treated in this way and it should not be this big of a deal. But it is. It is a rule that you're aware of. In the same way that I got friends that can't smoke weed because they're on probation. Or I got friends that can't smoke weed because of their job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
These things happen.
hey, Jake, can I hit that? I got to hit this for those that can't.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
For those that can't.
For those that can't.
Shout out to them. But really, that's what it is.
Should be alright.
Should be all right. And I think America is going to be like, you know what? How would you like your own weed strain? Or something like that.
Yeah.
And she'll be like on a Wheaties box.
Yeah, she'll come back a champion. They'll change the rules. She'll come back.
Y'all didn't even catch that. That was gold. Fucking
That was
jerks.
lame, though.
Fuck you. The Olympics, Wheaties.
I got you.
Y'all are trash, bro. Y'all been trash. I've been sad.
I thought you but he was trash on two counts. He was trash on 2 counts with that Digimon shit.
Yeah, he was trash on that
Bro.
Digimon shit for real.
Y'all just don't understand. I ain't watched Digimon.
I mean, sure.
This man literally sat and listened to a song like Digimon, Digital Monsters. I never listened
Nah,
to
I
that.
told you. And it let you know who the champions were. Digimon are the champions. All right, let's take a quick break.
No, they're not, bro.
Oh,
Stop.
whatever, man. You fucking
They
Pokemon
totally
watcher.
bit
watching
Pokemon.
20-minute
How
commercials.
you gonna have a name of a show
You
with
watched a
Mon in it?
20-minute commercial. I watched a show about children learning the power within themselves and learning how to evolve as people. So, which is the better show?